Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. We have some news, but before we get into that, I just want to take a minute and ask you guys to make sure that if you like this type of content, that you hit that subscribe button as well as the bell next to it to be notified of every video I post here on the channel. And if you could do me a big favor and give this video a thumbs up, that helps the channel out greatly every time you do that. Anyway, on with the news. The very first thing that I have for you guys is actually the order information for the Passion Charger Paraceratherium. This is officially available to purchase right now and comes in two different sizes. The first size is 1/18th scale, and that would be 33 centimeters high, 42 centimeters long, and 16 centimeters in width, including a platform, which would be 34 centimeters high, 42 centimeters long, and 20 centimeters wide. And then there is also the 1/35th scale version, which would be 17 centimeters high, 21 centimeters long, 8 centimeters wide, including a base yet again at 17.6 centimeters high, 21 centimeters long, and 10 centimeters wide. And of course, that's the overall model together with the base. And the price for the 1/18th scale version would be $360 US, including shipping, and the 1/35th scale version would be $200 US, shipping included. And the 1/35th scale version actually comes with a complimentary oval base with inscription, so that is pretty cool, and I actually really like that. I think that was a very nice touch on the part of Passion Charger as far as that kind of nameplate and everything with the base down there. But again, like I had stated in my last news video, this is quite possibly the most beautiful Paraceratherium I've ever seen. Being such a huge fan of Passion Charger, I was very excited to see them creating a prehistoric mammal, and we actually have this image here kind of showing off the two different sizes for the model. You can obviously tell the 1/18th scale version is super large, but the 1/35th scale version again comes with that really cool base underneath. So either way, no matter which route you go, it is a fantastic release from Passion Charger. So if you are interested, make sure you check the link that I will include in the description, where you can head on over to Facebook, contact them, place an order for this, or if you do not have social media, you can contact me and I will help you do that. And then as far as the Kingdom Collection goes, we have a look at some new busts coming for their line. First of all, we have two different versions of the Jurassic Park style Velociraptor, and both are absolutely gorgeous. We have this version here that kind of has the mouth sort of closed but a little bit open, kind of letting out what appears to be maybe like a slight vocalization or a growl of some kind. Again, gorgeous looking sculpt, and obviously it's not painted quite yet. Marco will be performing his magic on it very soon. And we also have again this version with the open mouth version, which also looks beautiful. Again, sculpt wise, these things are incredible, but that's no surprise being part of the Kingdom Collection. I have reviewed the Velociraptor blue bust from the Kingdom Collection in the past, and that's quite easily one of my most prized possessions, so I really recommend checking out some of these Kingdom Collection busts and placing an order for some. But one that is available right now to purchase is the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and again, something to keep in mind, that when you order these busts, you get them fully painted from Marco. They include glass eyes, and man, does it look unbelievable. I don't know that I've ever seen a more beautifully painted Tyrannosaurus Rex head sculpt ever in my life. Marco absolutely nailed it as far as the paintwork goes, and again, the sculpt is just phenomenal. And like I had stated earlier, this one is available to purchase right now, so make sure you check the link in the description, and I will include a link straight to the Etsy shop for the Kingdom Collection, so you can place an order for that fantastic Tyrannosaurus bust, or wait it out for some of those beautiful Velociraptor busts. And speaking of Marco Makes, he has shown off another new sculpt of his, and it is incredible because it is a Marco Makes model with feathers, as he has created a Pyroraptor. Now, he says that he doesn't know for sure quite yet if this one is going to go up for sale. He's kind of in the debating process, I think, but I really think he should put it up for sale. It is something that many people are going to want to own and have in their collection. And we actually also have images of the fully painted version, again painted by Marco, and it is just absolutely beautiful. If you can't tell, I am a giant fan of Marco and everything that he does, and this Pyroraptor, again perfectly replicating the Jurassic World Dominion style Pyroraptor, is another incredible model from him. So fingers crossed this does become available and eventually will make its way to his Etsy shop for everyone to have a chance at owning. And then as far as Nanmu goes, we recently mentioned the fact that they were releasing another Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus in the near future, and we had shown off the base. Well, they recently had shown off a few alternate angles of the base and kind of giving us an idea of how nice it looks. And like I had stated in my last news video, I really like the idea behind the base. I love that Nanmu has been incorporating more bases with their figures, because anytime I can get a base with a figure, I'm always more excited, because I just feel like it creates more of a diorama, kind of creates the scene and takes you into the moment with the dinosaur having a base. And when it comes to a Jurassic Park 3 style Spinosaurus, you couldn't ask for a more perfect base than a base with parts of the airplane right there. So something that I cannot wait to see when they fully reveal the painted versions of, but the base as of right now looks awesome. And then as far as the Ancestors line goes, we have a look at another new figure coming from them, as they will be creating a Morose. And on top of the Morose that they are creating, you can see that it is a beautiful looking model. I think quickly the Ancestors line is becoming one of the lines I'm most interested in, because they've been producing some bangers lately as far as their figures go, and this definitely looks like another great one. And he's actually kind of given it a base there that is a nod to the prologue for Jurassic World Dominion, so that was a pretty cool idea as well. Again, this figure is looking great and should be releasing sometime around March. And then as far as Mattel goes, we actually have a brand new set that has recently hit Target for pre-order. It is a Lost World Jurassic Park set, as we have the Isla Sorna Capture Pack, and this pack includes a brand new human figure for the Mattel line, as we have a Roland Tembo, and how awesome is that? I am beyond excited to have a new Roland figure. This also obviously sports the vehicle that Roland drives in the scene in the Lost World Jurassic Park where they're trying to capture some of the dinosaurs. And not only that, it also sports a Paraceratherium. We have a brand new Paraceratherium included in this set. I honestly don't really like the Paraceratherium too much. I feel like it just looks kind of weird. It looks like it's a altered version of the basic Paraceratherium, so it's not super exciting, but at the same time it doesn't really look terrible. I think some of the angles of the images just make it look a little off to me, and maybe I'll have to see it in hand to really know if I can enjoy it or not, but regardless, the star of the show for me at this point would be the Roland figure, and of course his vehicle. Some people are a little iffy about the vehicle because it has like some random paint and stuff on it that it didn't actually have in the film, but by the time this gets released, who knows what it will actually look like, as things consistently change when it comes to the Mattel line prior to the releases of the figures. But again, if you are interested in this, this is available right now for pre-order on Target.com. And we have even more Mattel news, as we have actually quite a bit of upcoming Matchbox figures that will be coming out. You could see, kind of as we run through these, you could see quite a few of the upcoming releases for the line. And what's really exciting about these is I actually had reached out to Mattel to question them about whether it was okay to share certain images, and they had kindly responded to me, not only letting me know that it was okay, but they actually sent me these images. They sent me high-resolution images of the images I was kind of questioning them about, and then some, so I actually got extra stuff out of them, as I had not seen any of these vehicle images prior. So definitely some pretty fun stuff coming for that line. And we also actually have some dino transporters that we can see here, which sport a Tyrannosaurus Rex. We've got a Stegosaurus version as well, and a brand new Giganotosaurus to go with a dino transporter. So quite a few of those. I was a big fan of those actually, even though it's something I never reviewed when it comes to the initial release for Fallen Kingdom. I purchased all of them and do have them in my collection, which I really did quite like those. They also have given me this image of the Uncaged Rowdy Roars assortment of the Velociraptor Beta and Dilophosaurus, and we have shown these off a little bit in the past, but I feel like these are probably the best quality images that we've seen so far of them, so that's something that I'm definitely looking forward to. We also got a look at a Chomp and Roar Tyrannosaurus Rex mask, and I have passed up a lot of these masks in the past, and I'm not too sure why. It was just something I was never super interested in. Whenever I would encounter these at Target, I would just kind of debate on picking them up and then end up not doing it and leaving the store, and I've kind of regretted it. Something I'll probably get a hold of eventually, but this Chomp and Roar Rex mask definitely looks cool and might be the mask to make me pull the trigger on buying some of those. And we also have a brand new look at the imaginext Mega Stomp and Rumble Giganotosaurus, which is something, again, we have seen some images of prior, but again, images I don't think they were quite as nice as the ones we have here, showing off the brand new Giga for the Jurassic World Dominion imaginext line. Definitely looks pretty fun. I would prefer without the stuff on the underneath there. Again, some imaginext figures in the past I've passed up because of those awkward sort of wheels and everything they put underneath, but still a pretty cool looking figure. And we also have a look at two more Hammond Collection figures. We have the Ian Malcolm, which I think looks pretty darn nice. We have, of course, had Ian in the larger scale for the Amber Collection, so it'll be pretty fun to have a Hammond Collection version. And we also have a look at the Jurassic Park Velociraptor for the Hammond Collection, which pretty much just looks like a smaller version of the Amber Collection Raptor yet again. I will say, though, that I really don't like the legs of this raptor. For some reason, it looks like it is completely starved and sickly, but aside from the legs, I think it looks pretty much just like the Amber Collection version, and I did like that version, so I'm sure I will like that one as well. And we also have, as far as the final thing here, an alternate image of the Giganotosaurus, the super colossal Giganotosaurus, and I will say that this is actually really nice and way better than I expected it to be. In the initial image that we had seen of it, I kind of mentioned how, like, the paint looked cool, but the fact that there wasn't too much paint running out onto the tail and everything kind of had me bummed out, and I felt like it could have looked better with paint out onto the tail. And this image does confirm that there's more paint application on the figure than I actually had noticed on the original promo image, and you can see some alternate tones of color and stuff out onto the tail and even running down the legs. So from this new angle, this new image, I'm much more excited about the super colossal Giganotosaurus, and I actually think it looks really nice. So something I will certainly be picking up when this does officially get released to stores in potentially April, I think. I believe April is when a lot of the new Dominion stuff should start to hit, so right around April it is going to be a Mattel free-for-all at Target, and hopefully this will be one of the many figures arriving. So as of right now, guys, that's all the news I've got. When more comes out, I'll be sure to send it your way, but until then, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.